What is up, everybody? I'm Nether Dragon, and I'm back for another episode of The Demon's Daughter with the penultimate episode, episode 6, Despair. So, yeah, we'll watch this one. It's an hour long, I have high hopes for this one, you know? All the rest have been great so far, so this will just probably be just as good or better than the rest. And then we have the finale whenever that comes out. And like I said, until that point, I'll be watching the 5 shorts here, and then I might even go back and something else I should have watched as they came out, but I didn't even know I didn't really look too hard around them. But we'll go back and watch the bloopers. Maybe you start with I should have watched the Heart Shell bloopers and the uh, Color Goddesses bloopers at the time I watched those, but maybe I'll watch all of them all at once. Go back to the Heart Shell and watch those bloopers, then the Color Goddess bloopers, and then the Demon's Daughter bloopers. Let me know if you want that, or maybe I do want to watch the bloopers because those are always funny. Just hearing the mistakes, you know, like some of the lines, just how you mess it up and say it in a way that's not right. I know I enjoyed the bloopers from the other one we watched. Whatever that one. I can't remember the name of that one, but you know what I mean. Anyways, let's just not get too much rambling off topic. This is a long episode, so let's get right into it. In 3, 2, 1, go.
This episode will
There we go.
contain some scary scenes. Viewers' discretion. This episode will contain
Stupid
some
YouTube.
scary scenes. Viewers'
Reload the video, why don't
discretion
you?
is advised.
Previously, on The Demon's Daughter. This is bad. My sister still hasn't returned. It shouldn't have taken her that long to travel to the Tree of Harmony.
A couple of farmers near the south region of the Everfree Forest found her lying unconscious. I'm
So,
afraid
yeah, I think
she's unconscious still.
I've been thinking
What
about
are
it.
they
My
like,
my
Miss
few
Princess?
predictions I
Luna
have.
and
I expect
Discord
there's
were
going to be
once
some
beings that wanted to
twists I'm
take
not
over Equestria,
expecting,
so
but
I hazard a guess something is forcing them to return to that
what I think is
stage.
going to happen
I've seen
is
it
something along the
before.
lines of,
But I know that can't be right since I'm just meeting you.
let's see,
It must have been
either
quite the journey
Misty
for you
will
and your
take over for
friend.
Rainbow Dash.
Maybe he
That's one
genuinely
prediction.
wants you to get to know his apprentices
The others will
better,
not
They're
turn evil.
villains.
That's the
Why
other
would I want to
prediction.
get to know them better?
because
And obviously
you
those predictions are
were
probably
like
wrong,
them
so I can't really think of that's basically my two predictions. Something to do with those two.
Especially when you said
But
Equestrian.
I think it's more likely Misty will take over
Oh,
Rainbow Dash
that
than it
was
is that
priceless.
Discord and
Your
them
apprentices
don't
are
turn evil,
greed,
but
envy,
we'll find out.
disharmony, despair,
we shall
reverting
find
back
out
to their
because something's
true
got to happen in order for there to
But
be a
Rainbow
finale
isn't
episode.
like the others. She never was a villain.
If we come to some kind of agreement, I can free your friend.
You'd really free her?
Just come with me, so I can go over the terms and conditions.
Yeah, again, don't trust him. And now we get more backstory. Always good to get backstory.
Aren't these fireworks awesomeness?
They're very pretty.
I reckon we have the best view.
I wouldn't say that. Other Pegasi would be sitting on clouds too, or even hovering.
I know,
Right.
but none of them are sitting beside the best princess ever.
Best princess? You mean me?
Don't let Luna hear you
But
say
I
that.
haven't been a princess for that long, Rainbow. Surely my
I had to
sisters,
say
Cadence
that.
or Twilight would be a better choice.
Well, the two sisters are okay, but
Cadence?
don't do
No.
much. No offense. Cadence is pretty cool, governing the Crystal Empire with shining armor and her baby Flurry Heart, I guess. I knew Twilight before she became an Alicorn, and she's an egghead. Though granted, I'm also an egghead, but an awesome egghead.
You're actually admitting that. Wow.
And you, Nist? Nist?
I
Are
mean, you
okay?
are right about
You look
Celestia and
redder
Luna
than Big
doing
Mac.
nothing.
Oh, no. I'm sorry you're seeing me like this.
You are right
She'll
about them
figure me
doing
out.
nothing.
She'll know I see her more than just...
Nist, don't tell me you have a crush on me.
What makes you say that, Rainbow? Crush? Don't be ridiculous. This is serious. I mean, you would probably think that having a crush is lame or something like that.
You're right. This is serious. Why do you, of all ponies, have a crush on me when you were the one who caused my suffering in the first place?
Huh?
I cannot love anyone who has hurt me the way you did.
Hmm.
No. I thought you had forgiven me for all my mistakes, Dash.
I wonder if this is a dream now,
I'm sorry, it really is
or
not
is it just how
otherwise.
it's just how Rainbow Dash
You
thinks.
see, Misty, she will never.
Okay, yeah, some kind of dream or nightmare state.
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
You're not real. You're not real. You're just in my head.
I'm very much real, and there is no way you can ever take me away from you.
So that was basically a dream
It's just
of the 3.5 years ago, I'm guessing.
leave me alone.
Or no, just a dream 3.5 years ago. Okay.
I've heard some terrible news from Princess Celestia. She's told me that her sister has fallen unconscious due to Hexar cursing her.
Did she say anything else?
She believes that in less than 3 days, Luna will turn back into Nightmare Moon, and that the same fate will fall on Discord and Rainbow Dash.
What is our brother trying to accomplish? What will reviving his apprentices achieve?
King Sephiroth has been infected.
Oh no! Then that means...
He's successfully recovered all 7 of his components and is doing his best to power them up again through his apprentices.
But why?
We never understood the motives of our brother because of how different his beliefs were from ours. But whatever he plans, the outcome will be much worse than when he's thrown at Equestria before.
We have to stop him.
We can't. It's too treacherous for us. Only Misty and Miyako could put a stop to his plan.
But sisters, that isn't true. We've been down...
No! We must never do that!
But
if
why?
we go down there, Misty will be in grave danger, and our efforts would be for nothing!
No, I'm intrigued by that.
Lumina, I'm sorry, but we can't help them.
You're right. Wait. Hexar doesn't know.
Know what?
It doesn't matter if we go down there or not. Hexar will tell her everything.
Huh, well,
We're
that's
almost there.
intriguing.
Your patience will be rewarded soon.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to turn everyone back to normal. We just have to get rid of multiple curses now.
I still don't trust him, but he's a literal god. He has the power to remove the curses from your dad, Rainbow, Luna, and Discord. But whether he would want to do that is the next question.
If he doesn't, we'll just fight him until he does.
But do we stand a chance?
I think we will. Since his powers are kept inside his apprentices, we shouldn't have any problem. But I don't want to come to that either.
We have arrived. Now, let's discuss. Step forward.
I suppose the other
Misty.
prediction would be that Miyako takes the apprentice from
What are the
Sephiroth,
terms?
but
If
that's
you wish
really
to
unlikely,
free your
I think.
precious Rainbow Dash from my component of despair, you need only do one simple little thing.
Simple? Yeah, right. There's a catch.
No need to get so defensive, my dear. When I say simple, I genuinely mean simple. Just hear me out.
Alright.
So, in order to get rid of the component inside your friend, someone else needs to keep it in her place.
No! I won't let anyone else sacrifice themselves. Couldn't you just take it back yourself? It is your component.
I would take the component back myself, but there is one teensy problem. It's not fully charged.
Fully charged?
Oh, that's what I've been doing with all my components. After I got banished by my sisters, I became powerless. So I needed them powered up. And I couldn't simply power them up myself. That would be ridiculous. So I chose 7 beings worthy of fulfilling my elements to do it for me. Every time they attempted to take over Equestria, they made their designated components stronger.
But
Okay.
if all 7 of your components are in different beings now, how come you're standing here before us? Your sisters needed all of theirs to stay conscious.
That is a good point.
What is that?
I thought about this little loophole. So I created an amulet that could store any power that my apprentices make. Remember when they fought the Sword of Destruction and seemingly got rid of your component? It only got put into a deep sleep and got sent back to me. Nothing, not even that powerful sword, could completely destroy a god's element. Luckily, this amulet revived it.
So that's how you were able to bring back despair.
So even when I don't have my components physically inside me, I can still command and give orders. If only my
Okay.
sisters had this ability, they would have been able to escape faster. But why would I tell them?
So, the villains of Equestria were only charging your powers? And whilst that was happening, you were still able to dwell down here and keep your immortality?
Correct. So now you understand the problem. I can't simply take my components back. They're not ready, you see. And if I attempted to, they would just magnetize the next being willing to take them.
You're lying! You just want to torture your apprentices more!
No, I'm afraid I'm telling
I mean,
you
maybe,
the
but
100% truth. However, if you want Luna, Discord, King Sephiroth, and Rainbow Dash saved, it's rather easy. All you have to do is stay down here with me and take on all 4 components.
Oh.
That way you can charge them for me, and your friends will not have to suffer.
Okay, I was not expecting that, like that
Shocking,
question. You
isn't
know,
it?
like take all 4
Still a
elements
Lifetime.
or
Being born
Yeah.
of a component yourself,
component
you should have no
element.
trouble of controlling them.
Misty! Don't do it!
Miyako,
It's not worth it. Besides, controlling despair was hard enough on you. But 3 others on top of that? That's impossible for you to handle.
but what else can I do to keep everyone safe?
So I missed one of them.
Misty,
You have
please,
Nightmare
I
Moons
beg of you.
to free her,
Don't do this.
Discord,
You're finally happy.
Rainbow.
Do you really want to give that
Oh,
up
and Sephiroth,
for
right.
maturity of this?
It doesn't matter what happens to me. At least Rainbow won't have to suffer at my expense anymore.
But it does matter what happens to you. You love Rainbow Dash, right? And she probably loves you just as much. If you stay down here,
Yeah.
you'll never see her or your sisters again. Is that what you really want?
Enough interfering.
Ah!
Miyako!
Don't worry. I can get myself out somehow. Come on!
No use escaping, Your Majesty. I've used the same enchantment used to capture my sisters before they escaped. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Don't think moving down here is a bad thing. After all, you really seemed to enjoy yourself last time you were down here.
Last time?
Yeah, what,
But
last
I've told
time?
you before. We've never met.
So you really don't remember then? You weren't just worn out from your journey. You really have forgotten.
Forgotten what?
I should have known something was wrong when you acted like we never met. They erased your memory.
Someone erased my memory.
I'm intrigued by this.
I know about the dreams you keep having. The one about the fairies screaming. You kept wondering to yourself who that was. And why was it when you were closer to my lair, I started to show up in those dreams?
So we'll finally get to know the story here. Okay.
I don't believe this. Me? Philly is me?
Wait,
Allow
what?
me to show you how you became my apprentice of despair.
Okay, this is going to be interesting to see. No, this should be interesting.
That's it, sweetie! You're doing a fantastic job!
Thanks, Danny.
As are you, Celestia.
No problem, Mom. I wish I had something that could
Alright,
help
this is
the
back
kingdom,
in this time.
instead of just watching you four raise and lure the sun and moon.
I don't think this was in the
But you
short,
do
though.
have a purpose,
like the
Tenebris.
prequel.
Your presence
If it
encourages
was out, I
us.
don't
We
remember
could
it.
not be more thankful for you
Or at least a
coming
different-
into our lives.
Maybe it right
What
wasn't
am I
probably.
supposed to do? My sisters are already chosen to follow in the sun and moon's hoofsteps. Well, what's my power? What am I supposed to control?
So many questions. But I'm sure they will be answered in your own time. You just need patience.
Mother, Father, look at Luna.
What are you looking at? Sis, you got your cutie mark!
Wait, so she was raised in the movie before Cutie Mark? I mean, okay, that's
Wonderful, dear.
We're so proud of you.
okay.
Sun and moon, together.
Though, are they?
Wishing,
A song, okay.
hoping, maybe something big can help me out. I don't know what I am doing. What am I about? When will I matter most? Where is my place? Why was I brought to life? And who is my face? What is my happiness? I'm
Huh, who are those
willing
for?
to chase. Would it
Luna and Celestia, I would think. The other two I can't tell.
fun?
If that's
Do
Luna
I
and Celestia, two of those.
control the sun? Sometimes I know
Okay, that's definitely. I mean, the colors on make me think it's Celestia and Luna. And then the other two, again, like I said, I don't know. Hmm.
who am I? But I hope I find out quickly, not before I die. When will
But as
I
always, this is a good song.
rest? Where
Like they've all
is
been.
my place? Why was I brought to life? And who is my face? What is my happiness? I'm willing to chase. Can I find it soon? Do I control the moon? What am I saying? My sister's control.
And it's even getting better, the song. I'm just trying to really pay attention to the song.
No matter how much I ask, who am I get no answers. Nothing wants to go my way. So what am I doing here? Maybe I really don't
That was a really good song, like I
What's
said.
the point? I love my family, but I feel like I don't belong with them. I can't raise the sun or moon. What am I good for?
Such despair. You are ready, my child.
Huh? Who said that?
Come with me, my daughter.
Tenebrae? Tenebrae, are you alright?
Yeah, Tenebree's gone.
Tenebrae!
Tenebrae!
Where are you? Ow. Where is this place? Hello? Anyone here?
So how did your memories get erased? That's the question now I have.
It's okay, Tenebrae. Just stay calm. Maybe whoever lives here could take me home. Unless whoever lives here actually...
Hello? Oh, come now, Tenebrae. I have been waiting for a year for you.
Go away! I don't know who you are! Take me home to my family!
But don't you see? I already have.
No, you haven't! You're just a creepy stranger who has kidnapped me! Take me home!
Look, I wasn't lying when I said I brought you to your family. The one on the surface? That's not your real family.
But they are! And they love me!
They merely adopted you. They may love you. But don't you ever feel that you're different?
I mean,
Don't belong?
yeah, she does.
Never thought about that. But you're right. My father controls the moon with my mother controlling the sun. And my older sisters, Celestia and Luna, are set to take over those responsibilities soon. But that just leaves me. Why am I the only one without a purpose?
But you do have a purpose. To live with me, down here.
And why would I do that? Why would I give up everything I know to live with a complete stranger?
Because I am no stranger. My name is Hexar. I'm the god of Neverquestria. And you, Tenebrae, are my daughter.
But how can that be true? My sisters told me that I was a clay sculpture that came to life.
With one of my elements, dear child, you were born from one of my elements. Your destiny is to live out your life as the next heir. I will teach you to control your unique magic that you have inside of you.
Unique magic? I always thought I was only good enough to do levitation at best.
You're far stronger than you realize.
This is a good backstory to explain
Live
how
with me
she
long enough,
got her
and
magic.
I'll teach you how to work your powers properly.
This is amazing! Wait till I tell my family!
Oh no. You must stay here to feel fully at home before you tell your folks. Stay immersed in this environment and your power.
And as we know down below it,
flourish.
time moves very
Right,
fast
right.
or slow to the surface or whatever the way I'm trying to say is.
And if this is the right environment to learn more about what I'm capable
Like
of,
10 hours every 1
then
hour.
so be it. All these long
So basically learning, if she's down there for like
question, what's mine
30 hours, only 3 hours gone, and that could easily be enough,
by
a day would be like a long time down there, so she could learn her magic.
to my strife.
destiny, that much is now true.
I'll teach you all I know before we
A
are
duet, or
through.
aria, or whatever the term is. I like it.
Right here with you. Would you be kind to me?
That'll do, my little Tana Bree.
I belong here with you.
Yes, you do, my dear. Yes, you do.
If you've seen our sister, please let us know.
She's black with white outlines and two dot eyes. You
Yeah,
can't
she's
miss
pretty
her.
unmistakable.
Hesperus! It's been a week! Where could she have gone?
Don't worry, my dear. We'll find her.
So a
We'll
week.
track down who took her soon enough.
Yeah, I can't.
We
I
searched
can't figure out how
every
long
house
that's.
in the
If the
kingdom.
10 times as fast down below, that'd be.
She's strong.
I would have to know how
Should
many
be
hours
fine.
a week is
The lack of
to
information
know how many
about her
long she's been down
whereabouts
for.
is worrying.
You don't think she ran away, did she?
There is one place she could be, Your Highnesses.
Who are you?
I run an alleyway antique shop nearby, Your Majesty.
Okay.
And I've heard of a very helpful lead to find your youngest daughter.
What is it? Please tell us.
Should we really trust him?
Hesperus! He says he has a lead who took our daughter. We must hear him out.
What is the lead, citizen?
Well, I overheard that the demon down below has your daughter.
Demon
From
down
who,
below?
though?
You know the goddesses. Unknown to most, they have a younger brother called Hexar. He lives underground in a place called Nethequestria. He has taken your daughter down there.
How do we get down there?
Not easily, probably.
This amulet can help you get down there. You just need to say these words to help you across. Underground, inside his lair. Take us to face despair.
Thank you so much, kind sir.
It was my honor to help you, Your Majesties.
I don't know about this. This seems a little suspicious.
I mean, a tad, yeah.
You must give it a try. Our daughter's life is at stake.
Of course, that would probably been Hexar tricking them, if that was who it was.
Dad? Where are you? Where could he be? He's supposed to teach me how to control my powers soon.
You called?
Dad! Where did you go?
Oh, don't mind me. I just had some errands to run.
What kind of errands?
Well, today is going to be very special. Do you know why?
Is today the day you finally get to help me with my powers?
Correct. But there is something else.
What?
Your father may or may not have invited your family to come and see you.
My family's coming to see me?
That's right. It was one of
Yep,
the
you were
errands
that
I was
one,
doing
okay.
before you woke up.
I can't wait to see them again and prove that I have what it takes to become a great ruler. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. Now, do you want to know what your power is?
Yes, I do.
All right, settle down. You have a gift that not even your sisters can comprehend. You have the power to get rid of sadness.
Get rid of sadness? Like making Bomies happy?
Something along those lines. Now, I want you to concentrate. I want you to try it on me.
Are you sure? Won't you get hurt?
I should be fine. Besides, it needs to work on a living pony. And we're the only ones living down here.
True.
Alright. Did it work?
Nothing happened. Try again.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Dad? What's wrong?
I thought your power wouldn't be affected while you're up there. But it seems to have weakened faster than expected.
Weekend? You mean I don't have any powers after all?
You did. But since you've spent so much time up on the surface, your element is disappearing.
Okay.
Time with a king, queen, and my sisters is making
Which
my
of course would
powers
be his
disappear?
his despair element component.
On the surface.
I'm guessing.
Doing so will decrease your powers over time. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but
Well, what?
there is one way to restore your gift.
What's that, Dad? Dad, what are you doing?
You've experienced being happy. Now, prepare for the sadness.
Wow. Did not expect that.
This
His own
looks
daughter like
pretty
that.
dangerous. Celestia and Luna, you wait here till we get back.
But we want to see Tenebrae safe. We're her family too.
That's right. Whatever danger is down there, we should face it together.
I mean, you're probably not wrong, but
We'll go as a family.
oh, you are all going. Okay.
Underground, inside his lair. Take us to face despair!
Well, that was easy.
Let it go, demon.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Your Majesties. For your daughter, or rather, my daughter, is where she finally belongs.
What are you doing to her?
Doing to her? I'm not doing anything. It's because of you that she feels this pain. She was only supposed to feel a tiny bit of happiness before she came down here. I thought when she doubted whether she truly belonged in your family was proof enough that she was ready. But I was sadly mistaken.
Okay.
Don't worry. She won't be feeling this pain for much longer. She'll be doing what she has been born to do.
We told you to let her go!
Are you really gonna go after God?
She'll be ready for you soon enough. It's time.
And this way, is this when Tenebrae starts taking out grief, I guess?
Get up, Tenebrae.
Tenebrae, get up!
Yep.
Sister? I am not your sister.
I am the apprentice of despair.
So what? Now I get to see what happens that caused her to forget her memory.
With pleasure, Father. Tia, she's going to attack Mom and Dad. We need to do something.
Follow me.
Luna!
Go, make your escape. Get out of the way.
Luna!
So they basically took the blast.
Now it's time for me to release my full power. Not so fast.
And the goddesses are helping, okay.
Sakura, Lumina, what are you good-for-nothing goddesses doing in my domain?
Let them go.
Take them as you wish, but Tenebrae stays with me.
But Tenebris belongs with the royals of Equestria. She has no place with you.
She is my daughter! Remember when you three banished me? My immortality vanished. A couple of ponies looked after me, of course, but I had to leave one of my components behind. That was my component of despair, the very thing Tenebrae was born from.
It was you, the old stallion we looked after before he vanished. That was you?
So they took care of their brother without realizing
Yes,
it?
now I remember.
Wow.
That was the king and queen of Equestria that tended to my every need. If it
Or
weren't
no.
for them, I wouldn't be standing here.
You two helped him?
We didn't know at the time. He just looked like an old stallion who needed help.
I mean, that's fair that you'd help them like that.
And look where that got you. Messing with a demon is not a wise idea. Wait, what are you doing?
We're taking everyone back safely, and we want them to be as far away from you as possible.
That won't be of any use to you, dear sisters. My spell on Tenebrae can't be broken with your magic. So by the minute she wakes up, she'll go back to attacking the royals.
We'll find a way, Hexar. In the meantime, you must never use your magic again to harm them.
And what's to stop him from doing that anyways?
Don't worry. Tenebrae will come back. Goddesses.
Are you sure this is the right thing?
We can't take any risks. If we erase their memories of this past week, Tenebrae should be safe for now. However, I can't reverse the effects of the component Hexar put on her. They'll come back to curse her again. But if staying with them worked to keep her powers at bay before, hopefully they'll work again.
Yeah, hopefully. But we know it only went for so long, though.
There.
Unfortunately.
I put a time spell on the ground. Time will move slower for him down there.
Okay, so it was
That
normal
way,
time.
If he plans to attack
Now
again,
it's slower.
we'll be ready.
I hope this will be enough
So
to
it wasn't
protect
time
Equestria.
slowed
It
before.
should hold up
Okay.
for now. The fewer ponies who know about our brother, the better.
What are we doing out here?
I can't seem to remember.
Were we celebrating because I got my cutie mark earlier?
Oh yes, that's right.
Oh, we'd better get inside. It would be quite embarrassing for us if anyone found out we were taking a nap out here.
I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Tenebrae! It's time for bed, sweetheart.
Coming, Mother.
So I'm guessing based on this backstory, what's gonna happen now is that Misty's, or when Tenebrae wakes up fully, we'll have that evil Tenebrae, or something like that.
How long will you be gone for?
About a week or so. You girls will be okay by yourselves?
We can manage.
All right then. Be good whilst we're gone.
We will.
Morning, Tenebrae. Fancy some pancakes?
Actually, I'm not in the mood for pancakes.
And this is kind of more or less.
Can we go to the bakery to get something smaller?
I
You're
think
not
this is
hungry?
where the
But
this is
breakfast
part of
the
the
most important meal of the day. I don't
that
know.
backstory
Can we just go to
short
the bakery?
video was based on this right here.
Cupcakes?
This is where I remember her not being hungry here.
Sure, we can do that.
I mean, it's a different telling of it since that was just an audio drama, so we didn't really get to see these scenes. But or was that an audio drama? I think it was, without the images.
What was causing it? I suffered with it for 6 years before I was first banished by my sisters. now.
You're taking
I
Despair
remember
before
these
you
moments.
were
I
banished, yeah.
remember spending time with you, naive to who you really were. I remember attacking my family from someone I thought I could trust.
There we go. Good that you finally remember.
It didn't have to be this way. I could have lived a normal life. The effects of turning into a grief-sucking demon weren't destined like I originally thought.
Heavens no. When I left that component there, I intended to get it back eventually. It was just that you were exposed to so much happiness and love that the despair couldn't control you as I had planned. It's just what happens to them when exposed to positive reinforcement for long enough. I had no choice but to force the process to speed up myself.
Okay.
It was the only way for my component to charge properly.
My life could have been happy. I could have fulfilled my role as a ruler of Equestria earlier on in life. I wouldn't give my sisters any reason to banish or fear me. All of the bad things that happened in my life were caused by you. You turned me into a monster. You made me feed on grief. You made me make my best friend suffer.
No, Nisty, you must understand. I did what I had to succeed in my beliefs.
I had no right being your apprentice. I never fit Despair. I started happy. Why couldn't you choose someone who was already filled with despair?
What's going on? Tenebrae. My Despair twin has come back. That's impossible. What made Nisty Tenebrae, aka you, is trapped with me.
Right.
Something has awakened, dear Rainbow Dash. Let's just say that not all of Tenebrae was destroyed by the Sword of Destruction. And it only took a certain memory to possibly bring her back.
Huh. Okay.
Misty?
I think you're being a bit unreasonable, my dear. Only acting like this if your memories were never erased by them.
If it weren't for the goddesses erasing my memory, I would have hurt my family. No. If it weren't for you, I would have no reason to have my memories erased.
Misty needs to stop. Any more anger could force my power on you faster as well as herself.
Oh boy.
Exactly.
She is mad.
Misty, you need to snap out your anger.
Why should I? This god has ruined my life, and I don't intend to stop until he is destroyed.
Oh no.
She's turning back into Tenebrae? How do we make her snap out of it? I'm afraid we can't. She's so consumed by anger that she won't stop until Despair is fully charged. And that also means until you also change. Oh no! No, 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 no! I can't let this happen to me! This, you need to stop! She cannot hear you. That was close.
Well,
So she hurt somehow?
fully charged Despair with your outburst. Seems like reviving those memories did more than just refresh them. Quite frankly, I'm impressed.
I could have hurt Rainbow,
So Rainbow
but she reached out to me to snap out
basically
of it.
saved you.
You
Right?
almost turned back into
Oh
Tenebrae.
yeah.
All because your memory came back.
My arm still didn't turn back, though.
I'm also impressed that your half of Despair was able to process that much power.
My half? But that's not possible. Rainbow took my component and took my place, right?
I mean, is
Did I
that true
forget to
though?
tell you? When the Sword of Destruction put your component to a deep sleep, the half that got sent back to me is now in your friend, and the other half is forever bound to you. On the day I was trying to recruit you, I was trying to give your other half back to you. Though rejecting me made things better in the long run.
Tell me this, Hexar. Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why couldn't I live happily with my sisters without you interfering?
You should have figured out by now. You were one of my apprentices. Therefore, you had to carry out what they represent.
Like Chrysalis, Tyrek, and Sombra? They always had those traits in them. Why did Sephiroth, Luna, Discord, Rainbow, and I have to suffer?
You really think that just because those apprentices were fallen, they've always been good, whilst those who stayed by my side haven't? Oh, you're mistaken. For you see, I didn't choose my apprentices because they had those traits from the start.
Okay.
I chose them because they exhibited the opposite.
What? Okay, what?
It's not just the apprentices that are reformed. All of my apprentices started as innocents.
But they...
My goal was never to bring 7 villains together to take over Equestria. My goal was to create balance. Once my apprentices are fully charged by components, I'll finally bring balance to the world.
Okay.
Where good and evil reside together as one. Something that my sisters were never able to understand.
That makes no sense!
It does, actually.
Huh?
In my grandfather's journal, he also questioned Hexar as to why a griffin or a dragon couldn't be the apprentice of greed.
True, he
Hexar
did.
said it had to be someone generous that would give in to greed. Remember that my father, your sister, Discord, and you never started evil? According to Hexar's logic, neither did Sombra, Chrysalis, or Tyrek.
Although that is
None
kind
of them
of hard to
really
believe,
gave into
but
their component, like we just saw. They had it forced upon them. Some chose to keep it, while others fought to have it erased.
okay, so they were
friend
forced
here is
upon it, but then
correct.
could choose to keep it.
Here
Okay.
you are, seeing black and white, with good and evil being
I can't imagine a good
separate.
Tyrek though, or
My
Chrysalis.
sister's beliefs have already corrupted your mind. Creatures born with these
Or even Sombra.
characteristics wouldn't fulfill my prophecy. For you see, Sombra had to be noble. Chrysalis had to love others. Tyrek had to be weak. Discord had to have fun. Luna had to be humble. Sephiroth had to be generous. And you, Tenebrae, had to be happy.
Which is what they said in the backstory.
If I
Okay.
were to show my sisters that I can make these beings into the opposite of who they are, they would agree that balance is possible. That it was necessary for heroes to become villains to help citizens thrive. And if that means invading Equestria to do it, then so be it. I wasn't lying about the 7 warriors Tenebrae. They really will bring peace back. Just not in the way my sisters described it to you.
How do you see peace, Hexar? Is peace to you the thought of ponies suffering? Cowering in fear or getting killed from the multitudes of threats you send up? Using this awakening to take over yourself and bring balance? That's not how I see peace. And everyone else on the surface can agree.
What about the elements of harmony? If it weren't for me, they wouldn't be as strong as they are now. Neither would
Right.
Rainbow that Hurricane lent to Rainbow Dash. I did Equestria a favor. I toughened them up. If Equestria's history had no villains, there would be no heroes. Without heroes, your land would be nothing.
Okay, so that's his whole reasoning.
What do you think you're doing?
Chrysalis, Tyrek, and Sombra need to know this. What you've truly done to them. I bet they won't be very pleased when they find out you've just been using them this whole time.
They won't listen to you. They're completely loyal to me.
Are they
Very
though?
soon, your friends will also follow that path.
Hurry, Liako!
Tenebrae!
I mean, sure, they're probably not. I mean, obviously they're villains, so well. So we think they're villains, but if they are good, then maybe if they are turned evil, to be loyal to
Chrysalis!
Hexar,
Tyrek!
but we'll find out if they really. I don't know if they really would be loyal, considering who they are.
Returned back.
I have a feeling they
hope
aren't
you got
loyal.
punished for leaving halfway through our song. We rehearsed for weeks in preparation for your pathetic dinner party. And this
Yeah, they
is
did
the
kind of
thanks we
leave.
get?
Hexar is using you.
Of course he is.
I mean, of course they would believe that.
Using us to finally take control over Equestria. How daft you have to be to not remember that.
No, I mean he's always been using you. Every time you took over, it was only to charge his own power.
Of course. We would do anything to please our master. And if that means helping him succeed, then so be it.
Don't you get it? All three of you used to have way better lives than you do now. He just tricked you into thinking otherwise to fulfill his prophecy and beliefs. He doesn't care about any of you. He just wants you doing evil long enough so his power can be fully restored to normal.
Lies! Of course he cares about us!
Then why hasn't he set you free? He's keeping all three of you prisoners down here. No, not just down here, but inside too. All three of you used to be respectable kings, queens, and lords. He gave you greater power, but at the expense of respect to your kingdoms.
Ludicrous!
Didn't any of you have anyone that supported you when you were different? Who loved you before you turned to Hexar's side?
I'll talk about this when this is over. This
Do you really
idea
think
different.
That
Yeah.
enslaving
Well, there's a
yourself
twist
like
I was
this
not expecting,
will
but
truly get the respect you want?
to talk about it.
Sorry. It's just I don't love you in that way.
But Tyrek, look at the ponies. Don't you think we're doing more harm than good here?
Scorpion, I'm guessing. Right, because Tyrek and Scorpion. Then Scorpion betrayed
It
Tyrek.
was a pony called Radiant Hope.
But
She
that's how
loved
we
me
know
when
it.
I was ruling my kingdom. But when I sought other methods for taking my kingdom back, of course she disagreed with what I became.
For me, I fell head over heels with a prince of a nearby village named Thornroot. Of course,
Okay,
that
Thornroot.
entitled stallion didn't feel the same way. But I was so naive. When he told me his feelings outright, I never wanted to love again. He was the first to die by my army of changelings.
For me, it was my brother. He wanted to go see the world and encouraged me to come. We were both pretty weak, so I asked for a way to gain power for the both of us. For a while, we both were apprentices of gluttony.
Okay.
Until he befriended the ponies.
And there's that part of the story. Okay.
The traitor told them of my
I was wondering how they're going to add that
attacks.
in.
I ended up in Tartarus and never saw him again.
And then we know the rest.
So it's the fact that those that meant the most of you are no longer in your lives. That you never could revert back to your original forms.
And why would we? We've gained so much power. Those who cared about us just held us back.
Besides, why are you trying to bring up this past nonsense?
Because there's still a chance to fight for your own destinies. Not one that's being controlled by an overpowered, self-centered god. If his power is fully restored, do you really think he'll have you three on a high pedestal too? No.
No, probably
He's
not.
just going to dispose of you when he's had enough.
What are you doing?
Come with me. We can still leave before the awakening starts.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Please tell us that in this awakening, we get to wreak havoc on Equestria once and for all!
No, don't do it. You're just falling into his trap.
Oh, shut it.
Yes, we certainly will. But first, we'll need to speak the enchantment.
This kind of sounds familiar. Don't know why though.
Sleep tight, my little one. Let the darkness cloud your eyes and block the light. No need to fear, you're safe here. No harm will come to you before this night. As you hear my voice that soothes your soul and you stay calm, you'll rest your head in my arms. Let the dreams inside you take flight.
Another good song.
As I close the door, turn off the light. You are safe with me, you're alright. I will wait till you awake. Now it's time. A new day dawns.
Yeah, I have a feeling where this is gonna
Your
end.
peaceful dream is coming to
A
an
very
end.
cliffhanger. It's gonna be a cliffhanger in a pretty big way, especially since now I can't watch the next one.
You're special and I need you to ascend. And the sun has rose and you must greet the brand new day. Embrace your destiny. Come what may. Seven destinies are reborn. Just in time to greet the new dawn. Eternal peace will crumble till it's gone.
I mean, we know. So we got the Chrysalis, Tyrek, and Sunbra's backstory, and Sephiroth's. But what about Discord and Nightmare Moon? I guess Luna's kind of obvious, you know, being outshined by her sister, so she became Nightmare Moon.
This is what I'm talking about.
But what about Discord?
They will be able to feel our
I might have missed
wrath
something there.
again.
No one stands a chance, especially with our friends.
Oh no.
Oh no! Dizzy, fight it! Don't give in!
Luna, please stay with us.
Shy away!
Please don't turn back.
Your Majesty.
No, they're moving too fast. I can't back them off anymore.
Luna!
I won't let you get away with this.
But I'm afraid it's too late. It's time for you to become the new Apprentice of Despair.
My sisters have had their yin. Now it's time for my
Yep, I figured that word was coming. Yang, yang, yin, yin and yang, young, whatever you want to say it.
Teleport us out of here.
Look out!
What?
My hair!
Come on!
Alas, all 7 of my apprentices have reunited for one final showdown. Equestria, give us your best shot!
Okay. Wow. Yep, I called it a cliffhanger. I mean, obviously, but damn. Whew, wow, that. Oh, that was something. That was. While the credits play, I'll try to get my thoughts in order so I can properly say what I want to say afterwards. Whew. And as always, very good art. Just trying to think. I was super busy watching the credits, but now I'm going to actually think about what I want to say. I guess I could just ad-lib and just say what I'm going to say as it comes to me after this, but with the video being as long as it is, I'd rather just think of it now and then say it. Nah, I don't want to think about it and forget it, so I'll just kind of just... I'll watch this so I can really focus on the credits here. Oh, good animation there. The animation is always good. And as always, a very good song. Now, I don't know if this one's going to give the title of the next one or not, but if it doesn't, then I will end the video before it goes to the end. And now the voices. That is a lot of voice VAs that came together for this project. It's pretty crazy. Are we gonna get a... Yes, we are. And as soon as it pops up, we'll stop it. Balance. Okay, that's... there. Balance. I like that title for the finale of this series. Whether it'll be the final series or if there's going to be more in the future, who can say? You know, it's going to be weird just waiting for this to come out now. After, you know, I'll continue watching my stuff, you know. Although I will say this, regardless of, on the day this comes out, when and then the final episode comes out, regardless of whatever day it is, you know, I'll follow my Monday. At that point, if it's after November 14th, I'll be doing my 3-day video schedule and not the 7-day video schedule. But I'll make this promise: whatever day this episode comes out will be the day that, unless it's a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I will make sure I watch this on the day it comes out. So if that's on like a Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, it'll be there at my normal video time on the day. If it's like comes in like that day, then, you know, like on a Tuesday afternoon sometime, then Wednesday morning it'll be in place of whatever video I would normally do that day, with the only exception of if it's on a Friday or Monday, it would be in addition to the videos that I do, those Sunday and Monday videos. So those are kind of my extra videos. But we'll see. Who knows what I'll be watching at the time, but yeah, now my thoughts for the video. I was not expecting that twist. Wow. I kind of predicted part of it, that something would happen with I thought, of course, my whole prediction wasn't right, where Misty would take over for Rainbow Dash. I didn't expect the two component, you know, separately there. And I figured the other three would turn good in some way, but maybe that'll happen in the next video, you know. That's the one. I was saying that, thinking about that, and then realized that that would be during the finale, not the pre-finale. So, but now the big thing I got to address: Chrysalis, Tyrek, and Sombra being good. What do I think about that? You know, I'm okay with it. You know, I'll be honest, since it's in the past before we know them from the show, who knows what they were like beforehand, how they became evil, why they became evil. So, this is a good non-canon way to make them evil. I like it, you know? Thinking about it, Crystal is turning from good, or, you know, giving out love to sucking in love, and then, of course, then you have the, what they became with, Thorax, back to loving stuff again, but, you know, that's that, so, let's see, what else? Sombra being good, I mean, I guess it makes sense that he might have been good at some point, if he wasn't always evil, you know, because where'd he come from otherwise? So, that's a good backstory of how he became good to evil. And Tyrek. Tyrek is a little different, I feel. I mean, I've never seen the G1 or G3 or whatever. I think it was G3 or whatever generation had him as, you know, had him in the back. No, was he ever back? I don't think he was ever a backstory villain. That was just or was he? No, yeah, I think he was, because him and Scorpion were a backstory villain. But maybe at that time that was after they had already become evil. I don't know. I've never seen that, so I don't know anything about their backstory. So, as far as I know, this backstory, you know, they were good. They both became evil. Scorpion became good. That is all part of the lore, and I like that. So, yeah, I appreciate that for that that non-canon headcanon backstory. But yeah, let's see, is there anything else I want to say in this already long video outro? Yeah, I can't really think of anything else other than now that I finished this up, we're gonna the next 5 days will be short days because of the they're all less than 10-minute videos, so that means with my outro intro they'll probably be about 10-minute videos for the 5 shorts. So that should be a nice break from these long videos. Not that I don't mind watching the long videos, it'll just be a nice to be able to only do a 5-minute video, upload, and then be able to relax for the rest of the night instead of having to record these long videos. And the bloopers, that's the other thing I want to address. I'm thinking that just like when I watched the who was the other one I watched? I cannot remember now, but I watched those bloopers and most of them were quite funny, hearing like the miswording or hear stuff in the background, and just you hear a word, like you say your line and you either laugh because it's a funny line, or you say it, you try saying it too serious and you make yourself laugh. There's a lot of reasons why voices can go wrong. Not that I would have any experience in that, you know, never voice acted in my life. I could probably do voices, but without practice, I probably couldn't keep myself doing that voice continuously and consistently, so someday maybe I'll make my own kind of show like this. Well, not this, but something where I can do VAing, but probably not, honestly. Not without some training. How I would even get into own voice acting training, I don't know. But regardless. See. So this one, I was looking at the release date. This was premiered on May 5th. It doesn't say what time it was, just that it was premiered. So on that, because it was premiered, depending on what time, oh yeah, I guess I should bring back that point. If the 7th episode is premiered, as in, you know, it has a live, I think that's where you can do a live reaction to it, or, you know, you can like react to it live. That would be harder. That would actually be hard for me to do a video on that, but hey, if it's on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and if it's not, you know, in the morning, I don't know when it would be, but it was in a time decent enough for me to be up and able to record it. I might think about doing a live reaction to it, you know. It would definitely be tricky because I would have to get all my setup and then be ready to go as soon as it started. Or maybe I would just watch it as soon as the live reaction was done. Then I would react to it. Of course, you guys wouldn't see it until the time I upload it, so it wouldn't matter whether I react to it live or not. So maybe I'll just watch it like I normally do after it's already posted, or yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm kind of rambling there way too much, but back to the bloopers. My thought is, this is already going way too long, but what's another minute or two looking at this? Let's see here, playlist. I'm just looking at if my computer would react to me. Come on, computer, load the video, load the playlist, please. Whatever. I think my computer's frozen, which is unfortunate. Or my Google page. So before the wait, there it goes. Let's see. Yeah, I think that watching the bloopers could be fun, especially if I go and see whether Muse has bloopers for the first two. Not seeing them on the playlist, so I might just be missing it here, but just briefly looking at this. Yeah, unless it's part of the reactions themselves. You know, it could be under the reactions themselves, but otherwise, yeah. Well, I don't know. If anything, I'll at least do the bloopers. Oh, yeah, there's the Color Goddess bloopers. I just saw it on the playlist here. So if there are bloopers for the Heart Shell, let me know and I can react to those as well. But for certainly, I'm going to react to the Demon's Daughter's bloopers and potentially the Color Goddess bloopers. And if there's Heart Shells, I'll react to those. You know. But yeah, I really did enjoy this episode, the whole series, in fact. Everything from the Heart Shell all the way to now. Truly enjoyed it, and yeah. I don't know, I was looking at something, I'm getting off topic. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the first Demon Daughter short. So until then, I'll see you then. Sorry for such a long outro. I didn't mean to go this long, but anyways, I'll talk to you all later.